Okay, on to the final one, the slider. Hardest part to draw in the entire gumball machine. But that's not saying much because the entire gumball machine is super easy to draw. So bear with me. New parts, start 2D sketch. I'm actually going to draw this one on the XZ plane here. Click on that. I'm going to start by clicking on the rectangle tool. Click, and I'll draw something kind of long and skinny like that. I'm going to click on dimension. Click on the bottom line. This will be a total of 9 inches long, and it is 1.5 inches wide, 1.5. Click on top. Let's zoom out. Let's see the thing. Okay. Now what I'm going to do here, quick two things. We're going to draw the holes for the peg, or drill the holes for the pegs later. But I am going to cut in the circle, the big circle in the middle, and I'm going to do the 2 notches on the sides first. If we go to the ends and we go and hover, and it snaps to green, that's the center point. If I come out, I'm in the center of my part. That circle needs to be drawn in the center. That will save us the step of drawing or doing one more dimension because I don't have to dimension side to side. So now I can click on dimension here. I can click on my circle. The circle we're going to be dealing with is 1 inch in diameter. Click on 1 inch, and I click on the circle. Excuse me there. And I go to one edge, and I click again. The circle should be 3.5 inches from one edge. Doesn't really matter if you pick the left edge or right edge. Since I'm drawing the video, just stick with the left edge the exact same way I'm doing. 3.5. Okay. We dimension to the center because we have that dotted line when we drew the circle, so I don't need to dimension side to side. It is centered in my part. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the circle tool. I'm going to just click on this line, draw a circle, click on this line, draw a circle, and we're going to make each one of these circles 1/4 inch. So 0.25, enter, click on this one, 0.25, enter, and then I'm going to click on the circle, click on the end, 1 inch, enter, on the circle, the end, 1 inch, enter. And now we're going to click on the trim tool, click on trim. I'm going to click, hold down, and drag, and it's going to trim those things off. Same thing here. I'm going to click, hold down my mouse, drag over, 1, 2, and we have there. Now I can finish my sketch. I'm going to zoom out. I'm going to extrude. I'm going to click on the middle, and this is going to be 0.75 thick. Click enter, and we have the base part of our drawing. Now, we have to add 2 other things. So I'm going to start 2D sketch. This time it doesn't give you the thing. I have to click on the top surface here, zoom out like so, and I need to add a point. Be careful. Once you click on the point tool, wherever I click, it's going to add a point. You only need 2 points. So I'm going to go up here to the center. I'm going to find where I get that green line. I'm going to come out. See, I'm in that dotted line. The purple dotted line is coming out there. See that? That means I'm in the center. I want that. Click, come down to the bottom, drag up, I have that purple dotted line, and click. Okay, now I need to dimension these. I don't need to dimension side to side. Don't click on dimension. Don't click on the surface because you add an extra point and you'll have to delete that later. I'm going to click on my point. I'm going to click on the end of my circle. Right now, you'll notice I am on the side that does not have the little notches for the hand grab and the big hole. That side needs to be 0.375 from the end. Enter. This other side that is by the hand grabs and the big hole, click on it, click on the end. This is 1.375. Enter. Okay, we finished the sketch. Now I'm going to use the hole tool here. I'm going to click on the hole tool. Immediately it's going to make this whole thing. I'm going to go through. I want a hole, simple hole. I do not want a countersink. I want no seat. We want to go with a distance for our termination, and it's going to give us this fancy little graph thing here. We want our diameter circle to be 0.25, and we want the depth we're drilling at to be 0.375 to the center. Okay, then all we got to do is we look over here. We can see that it has there and there are both highlighted as if they're drilling a hole, and I hit OK. If you have extra points, you'll probably see multiple holes there, and it will give you holes for multiple points that you don't want. Make sure you just have the 2 points. That point, that's all you do for the slider. File, save as, slider. And if you're following along my place, that should have been the final drawing you have to make. After that, you'll start working on the assembly, which you'll watch that video. Good luck.